Hello, friends. Welcome back to Oma Stewart's table. And today we're gonna be making some of Granny's red gravy with spaghetti. And well, here, let me show you what we've got going on. We've set 4 quarts of water to boil for a pound of spaghetti, a pound and a half of ground beef, and we're letting that brown up. And we're gonna use this here jar of Granny's red gravy. So we're gonna leave this to cook for a little while, let the water come up to a boil, the meat get browned, and join us back here in a few minutes when everything's nice and ready. Now that the meat is well browned, we're going to turn it off and drain it for use later. And I'll show you what I use it for in a little bit, as soon as the noodles are done cooking. You know what? Let's do it like this. Because otherwise, I see tragedy in the future. Now water is in a nice hot simmer there. We're gonna give it a few more minutes to get good and boiling. Nice rolling boil. Get this out of our way now. And now we're gonna open up this homemade Granny's red gravy. See if you can hear this. Oh, yeah. Now, see, I canned this back on the 9th. And we're gonna find out. Well, I'm sure it's safe. But what we're doing is we're finding out if my if my shelf-stable canning is effective. Turn it back on there. Give it a stir. This is gonna be looks like there might still be a little bit of grease up in this, but that's all right. Turn it down to medium. Let it sit there and come up to heat while we cook the spaghetti. Well, Join us back here in a few minutes when things are a little bit further along. All right, looks like it's time to add the spaghetti. Now, because spaghetti's so thin, it's not going to take long to cook. I've got a 1 pound of enriched macaroni product. And even though this was a really nice consistency coming out of the jar, it's thickening up even more. Getting a nice good consistency to it. Thick consistency. We want thick. Well, join us back here in a few minutes when everything's just about done and I plate it up. All right. Our sauce is reduced a bit. Our spaghetti noodles are pretty well done. Yeah, like the way that looks. So, what we're gonna do is turn that off, pull that up, burn our fingers just a little bit. Oh, it is warm. And we're going to pour just a little bit of that in there. A little bit of the starch water into the sauce. And we're going to turn that up and let it reduce again just a little bit more. And now we're going to go drain the pasta, and I'll show you what I was saving that oil that I pulled aside for. There we go, nicely drained pasta. And the beef fat. Just a little bit in there. Help keep your noodles from sticking together. And a little bit extra beef flavor. Oh. Warm, hot, woohoo, hot. So we're gonna let this reduce just a bit more. Join us back here again in a few minutes when it's time to dump the sauce over and plate this whole thing up, and then we gonna eat, friends. Yes, we gonna eat. All right, friends, we're back. And now, I think we like how thick this sauce is. You can see it's thick enough that it doesn't run right back into that immediately. You can see the bottom of the pan for a little while before it runs right back in there. So I think we like this. Turn it off. Give it a couple of stirs. There we go. Woohoo! Making a little bit of a mess there. All right. Making a big old mess here, ain't we? Well, that's all right. Still making a big old mess here. All right, one more. There we go. And some freshly picked basil to garnish. And there we go. Nicely plated up. Well, if you guys will join me in just a few moments for the tasting portion, I will see you then. Hello, friends. Welcome back to the eating portion of Old Ma Stewart's table. And we're going to be eating some of this Granny's red gravy with sketty. And I'm looking forward to it, buddy, I can tell you. So, without further ado, let's dig in. Now, I made this red gravy, from scratch. Tomatoes my buddy brought over and cooked them up. Handful of basil, half a handful of sage. Cooked up me some red gravy. It has a very thick umami flavor. Very rich flavor. And very good, very delicious. I think the rich flavor might have had to do with a little bit of Vegemite I added when I was making it. Yeah. Oh, that is good. Well, friends, instead of just having you watch me chow down on food and say how good it is, I'll let y'all go and I'm gonna finish me my spaghetti. Spaghetti and red gravy. Wow. Anyway, thank you for joining me, friends. As always, eat well. Bye. Hello, friends. Oh, try this again. All right, there we go.